Well, good morning. It's Sunday, December 7th, and here we are at the Soul Sister channel with your weekly spiritual forecast. We're interpreting the energies of the week so that we can live our lives a little bit more harmoniously, a little bit more balanced, a little bit more aligned. So let's start with the energy that we are experiencing right now. Don't you feel it coming at you from all directions? Oh my gosh, it's crazy out there. It's crazy. And we've got the pandemic, we've got politics, we've got, oh my gosh, we've got the season. Christmas lists, holiday shopping, planning, everything coming, 'tis the season. Oh my gosh. So we have that energy going on. So you know what? I think a good place to start today, 3 deep cleansing breaths. So let's start there. Let's release some negativity. Today we're going to release any disease that we have within our bodies. We're going to reset, we're going to realign, and we're going to start this week with a clean slate, ready to receive some good, abundant, loving energy. So let's get started. All right, first deep cleansing breath. Okay, on this first breath, we're going to release any disease in our physical or etheric bodies. Nice. All right, second one. On this deep cleansing breath, we're going to release any disease within our emotional bodies. Okay, third and final breath. On this breath, we are going to release any disease in our mental bodies. All right. Feel the light. Feel being a little bit lighter. Feel a little bit more in control and maybe a little balanced right now. Okay. Let's get started with what's going on this week. First, we have the continuing energies. Good news, it's not going to last too much longer, but we have the Jupiter and the Saturn dueling each other, fighting each other. And so we have the Jupiter, the planet of expansion, fighting with Saturn, the planet of limitations. So while Jupiter is all about going out and celebrating the season with friends, family, fun, and frivolity, Saturn is all about, I don't think so. So, we think about Jupiter being the energy of expansion. So since we're not expanding outwardly in the physical realm, this is a perfect opportunity this week to continue expanding inwardly. We're continuing to get down to what our values are, what our philosophy is. We're working with that and analyzing that objectively within ourselves. And then we're working to make our outer world better align with our inner values and our inner philosophy. That's kind of the big scenario picture for what's going on this month. What's actually been going on for quite some time, because as we know, there is a huge energy shift going on throughout the planet, and we need to learn to work with that energy and move with that energy into a actually higher level of vibration, and new vibration coming in now and next year. It's going to be more of a vibration of inclusiveness, of service, and of technology. So we'll be seeing all kinds of new developments technologically as well. Okay, but this week, I was thinking about what to talk about this week, and there's still a lot of confusion. We're going to experience a lot of confusion on Tuesday, specifically, especially. You're just not going to be able to see anything that's going on. Things are going to seem to be very mired and I don't know, right? I don't know. So remember, Tuesday we're gonna feel that naturally. Don't think, oh my gosh, what's going on with me? But know that we're working with that energy on Tuesday. And then we're also working with some conflicting energy later on in the week as far as conflicting energies. The whole month, that energy, that Jupiter energy, is of expansion of our philosophies. Well, there's those of us that think my philosophy, my values should fit everyone's values, okay? Everyone's philosophy. I've got the answer, you don't, follow me. That's not how it works. So we're going to see a lot of that conflict coming up this week, where these different religious ideas, political ideas, cultural ideals, they are in conflict and bashing against each other. And we're just like sitting there going, ah, right? Oh gosh. Okay, here's the solution. I'm going to pull out a tarot card that I felt really identifies what we're working on this week, that we're going to work on. And it is the 7. It's the major arcana, the 7 in the major arcana, and it's the Chariot. Now, little side on the tarot cards, there are 78 tarot cards in the tarot deck, and they represent different parts of our psyche, okay? So it's not like I'm not channeling any guru or anything like that. It's actually working with the subconscious and checking with what is going on in your subconscious and our subconscious right now, that we can identify and work with different parts of our psyche. So when I was working with the energies this week, and there was an occasion, this card actually came up in one of the daily readings, and it's really a perfect indicator of the energy that we need to work with this week. So we have the Chariot. We see the dude. He is like in control. That is an important part of this energy. Control, focus, moving forward. That's this energy. Look, he's got the dark and the light, right? So he is working. He's walking that middle road. He's not allowing the distractions of the outer world to deter him. He's letting that all go and staying focused on what he needs to do right now. He's in control, and he's got positive movement forward in this picture. He's not there yet, but he's on his way. But what's required is focus and control. And it's not control over, it's control within. And you see, he is able to control any distractions coming from the outside. Very cool card. So that's telling us this week that don't worry about what's going on out there. I mean, we do have to a little bit. We have our own issues right now. We've been upended. Some of us don't have a job. Some of us need to find a new place to live. We have all kinds of challenges on top of the seasonal logistical challenges. Stay focused on our plan to move forward. Do not allow distractions from the outer world to give us any bullshit. Just keep moving forward. Keep your eyes moving forward and keep focused. This card is from the traditional Rider-Waite deck, but I wanted to bring in another. It's the same energy, the seven of the the seven in the major arcana, help me, and the Chariot. But in the Zen deck, this card is called Awareness. Now, it's the same, still a tarot deck, but when you look at the different authors of the different decks, the meanings of the cards take on a little bit different flavor. And I thought this one was particularly interesting for today. Awareness. That kind of fits in, it doesn't kind of, it fits in what we're talking about, being aware of what goes along with my values, what goes along with my philosophy, what supports that. That's the direction I'm going to go in. I'm not going to go in the direction that everyone tells me I should be going. I need to go. I will be accepted if I go in this direction. We need to be true to ourselves. This awareness card is telling us that this week, the energy, it's revealing. It's like we're coming out of this fog, of this illusion of letting everyone else tell us what our path is, letting everyone else tell us what we need to do to be accepted or to fit in. We're coming to a new awareness. We're coming out of the fog. We're seeing our path. And this week, we need to stick to it. Don't let any of the outside garbage take us off our path. That's really important. So this week, I want you to we need to stay focused, keep focused on where we need to go in our lives. We have a lot of work to do. We can take time out for the frivolity with a little fun, hopefully see some of our friends and family this holiday season. But right now, we need to work on our inner selves and getting our inner selves prepared for this new world that is coming. It's right upon us. And if we don't let go of the lower vibrations of greed, unworthiness meaning I'm not good enough. What aren't you good enough for, really? Of lack, of there's not enough for me, or if I give to you, there's not going to be enough for me. That is the biggest myth ever, because that's just not true. Abundance, there's enough for everyone. We need to look at that and let go of that. That is not going to be supported in this new energy. So take a look at ourselves deep inside. Look at what we value. Make sure this week that what we're doing on the outer world reflects that. Make sure that the choices we make this week, not only in the logistical choices, but our life choices, reflect our values, our philosophy. This is what's going to support us in the future. Okay? So, darn it, I wanted the holiday season to be fun, but we're working. That's what this experience is. It's all a big classroom and we're learning our lessons. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please, if you like what you see today, please hit like and subscribe to the Soul Sister channel. I hope to be putting up more videos in the future for you to look at, and you want to be alerted when those come available. Also, come visit me at Soul Sister Cat on Facebook.com. I do daily inspirational messages as well as interesting memes there to help guide us spiritually on our journey. And so just come and visit me, subscribe. I'd love for you to be here when we come out with new videos and that you're alerted. You take care this week. Remember, life is lived from the inside out. Namaste.